Good morning. Yeah, I don't know if I should say it, because sometimes the gusts are pretty strong. So first thing I'm going to do is definitely changing the foresail. Course of I need to have my Strom foresail. That's else not going to work. I need to rev too. I will still decide. So first show you how to change it. I, by the way, have never done it, so it's the first time changing the foresail. Good, learning is one part. Actually, when the gusts are not coming, it's pretty nice. Beside of our wasps here, that's I don't know where they come from. Good, let me see how it actually goes. Yeah, now I prepped everything. I just got the foresail fixed, and I just got set up and ready, and yeah, there is the smaller one. Everything pretty nice. And what I see now is, beside of some gusts which are not yet coming anymore, it's going to be flat. I don't know what is actually happened. So that means, since I can rev even the foresail by just with the roll fog, and I could just probably roll it in. I know that is not the most best actually if you do that one for the sail, but in worst case I can do that. So that means what I would have done now, just let me explain. So first thing is, you just completely unroll it and you tie it, because that's easier if you actually want to fold the sail. That's just pretty simple. The other thing what we need to do, let me show you this, so I just step carefully aside, is here's our roll fog. And what you can actually see here, this actually strengthens, as you see here. This just built up the foresail, and that means just if it's tied here, so you can just get it down, then you entirely unplug it at this part, and the same way once you removed it, important is actually once we lose this, because that string, it's a little short, I need to fix it, else the thing just runs up and you will never get it back. So that's why I prepared the other. So good, since the gusts are actually nearly gone, I think it's no need to do it. Here it was already prepared. The good part is actually, again, if you just tow it, as I did here, you have all that space to just fold it proper and just get that one nicely sorted. Then you just tow it and you can store it and just fix the other sail. As said, I've decided to put in a reef too, and it's in now. So see, the lucky part is the wind is coming directly from front, so it should be fine, because I can get my fin only out maybe probably 10 meters further out of the footyard. So let me see how that works. I think I'm ready. I'm prepared. It's a little bit tough, because in the front I need to just loosen it actually first, then open the mainsail, put it loose, and prepare actually the fin getting out. And I'm not the only one, and the gusts actually are not that strong anymore. That's good. So I'm outside, but with a live west, and you see it's actually not too bad. As I said, I put in the reef, it's more secure. Of course, it's my first time doing it one hand, and that's, yeah, going carefully, just get it a little bit from aft, and we have some tiny rough waves, not really waves, but what, so it's not shaking, that's good. And I have to see that I just actually manage it and it's not cranking, so that's actually good. So I'm learning. Lesson 1 learned: if you have the wind from aft, no cranking. So I don't know if you can see that in the back, all the storm warning lights They're blinking 60 times a second, so that means like it's just the first warning. So not too weird. Actually, you can get it. And it's the first time, even from back and make around 4 knot speed. That's good. I actually love sailing.
Your colors, they fill me with such love. I see you in the sunshine, shining up
Around
above.
4.9 knots.
You feel so special now.
Wave height around 30 centimeters. And the good part is really you can see the gusts coming. Bringing 15. And steering the foresail a little bit. I don't know if that was recorded, but the gust hit me pretty strong, so I had to actually get the foresail in. So there's another one coming. In case off, so I can fear. Yeah, good, I put in the raft too. Even with the, what's that? 35, 40, that gust had. But just only with the raft foresail and just crank 15. That's good. Then you can see the helicopter approaching there behind me. It's a little rough. I'll leave already. No, but no, the boat feels really pretty safe, even for my first time doing it with some of those conditions. Forest warning, storm warning 1 is on. And we have a couple of people outside. That's good. And yeah, what someone told me yesterday is actually good. I can see the gust coming, and that's good. So next time I only need to be faster to get the foresail in. With the Strom foresail it would be definitely better. For sure, I wear the gloves. That's pretty necessary. I had that during paragliding, and you never want to have that dilemma thing actually gliding through your fingers. I'm really pretty looking forward once I have my instructor or even my club mates on board, and we do it together. Of course, yeah, now it gets really rough. This Gusts actually made it up to 50 centimeters on wave height. But never mind, I wanted to experience it. And yeah, if you're not doing stupid things, it feels pretty safe. I still make 4 knots. And that with Rev 2. I know I shouldn't repeat it so often. But else you just step into the video anyhow in the middle. But it's my first Strom experience, and a lot yesterday, even on Facebook said, don't do that, guys, stay inside. No, if you just really be careful and do the necessary things at the very early beginning, say what should be happen. So I'm really tired of the wind. Yeah, just don't do stupid things and get the foresail out. And I'm not the only one today on the lake. A lot one. But one hand, as I said, I don't need to have that cranking so strong because that just is a little too much stress. I don't want to have stress. I want to sail. Just a second. Okay, that. little further do it. But the wind resistance is already pretty strong on this. So what you hear, it's now is a cranking of 15 and that's a gas. I don't know if you can actually hear me. The gas has around 65, 70 already. So that's weird, so I'm going back. But with the ref one, it's pretty safe. I only need to care that everything is fine. And you can see that on our leg. That is actually somehow not that good. And everyone else also disappeared. That's what I'm going to do now too. Yeah, the Howie is inside. Half idiot. And I'm pretty happy because so it works. So I can control it. If I'm surprised by one storm on our lake, it's still fine. But that gusts again, what are coming here across, that's not funny. If you see that one, by the way, they're on the mountain. Let me just zoom in a little bit. You see there are lee clouds. Of course, they build due to under pressure. So in top of the mountain we should have 100 kmh. That should be, I don't know how many knots, but definitely too many and too much. And there is another one actually coming, but it gets a little calmer. Only the guys, good they are spraying not the water on the wave. But it's enough. 3 hours sailing and made it pretty safe. Just need to roll in my foresail a little better. But it's, you know, well, there's another coming, I guess you can hear it. As I said, it's not like a nightmare, but the storm really picks up a little, and that's now time for it. It's really time to go. It's not the constant, it's just what is picking up in between. How we call it gusts. Talking a lot about gusts today because we have a lot. Really have a lot. And yeah, there's another one approaching. And I'm happy if I can get that foresail fixed. I'm making 3 knots. It's left. And once the gust really hits me, if it's the reft's main, you're cranking already a lot. But our storm lines are not saying anything. It's coming the nightmare storm, that's good. And I have another half sea mile going back, so probably it takes me 15 minutes. When I put down the sail, I have the lazy jack out already. And yeah, I even had to put on the jacket, of course. Cold. But I'm happy, even with 2.5 months experiences in sailing, it's somehow something you can go. If you understand all those basics, then everything is fine. I mean, the next thing which is a little difficult, but not too bad because the wind is coming 180 degrees if I go into my box. So if I put on the yard, it should be good. And with no sail, yeah, I need to be a bit faster and just really stop the boat nicely. So because I don't want to crash the anchor at the beginning, so I just get it at the back first, and then I just go with some engine power and make it a bit better in it turns. It's actually coming from south, and here is the next one. Yeah, not too weird. So I'm approaching the harbor. And first I try to get now the sail down. Important. So it's tightened. And then let's start the engine. Motor, it's really noisy, but at least it's fine, because what's coming there, it's not funny, that's what you see here. Oh, that is a little weird. I have to get up my fin now. As you can see, I have a big smile in my face. And just tighten the rudder a little more. Now just clean up the mess with the mainsail. Yeah, foresail is already fixed, and that was a beautiful day. It was actually something I was really looking for, and yeah, what to say, sailing isn't that difficult. Just learn some theory, try it, and then feel until where you can go. Just try. Never listen to whatever. I mean, it's a lake, and yeah, okay, we had storm, so what? If you understand how the sail is working and what to do and how to fear and how to whatever do with it, there is no issue actually. So you can go slow, even you do not have cranking, if you don't want it. If you want it, you can have it. So you can actually do whatever you like, and yeah, get theory, learn a little bit, and even one hand and 2.5 months of experience, most likely no wind, I can handle those weather. It's again up on the real storm it's approaching, which is actually 7 to 8 Beaufort today. Yeah, just stop. Go back, just leave the reef in, don't use your foresail, and even getting into my box wasn't that difficult. I mean, strong wind, yes, but if you understand it, and if you made your license, and if you were trained a little bit, so what should be happen? So go slow, just this. I haven't touched any boat, so nothing happened. Means like I'm laying in here pretty nicely, and what you can see, it's narrow, so that means like the polar outside, it's 260, the boat is 250, so I have 5 centimeters on each side. What else you want? Okay, I want something more. I want to have the proper training. I want to learn speeding on it. Good, I hope you enjoyed it today. You can still click subscribe. I will do some more, or actually I'm getting out of the lake in maybe the first week of November, and then yeah, it's not refitting which should start, but at least I do some inside paintings, change some doors, get some new mahogany tables, all self-made. That will be my task during the winter. So enjoy. Yeah, boat secured. And yeah, see there, actually I got really ugly rain, so same as you can see there, and it's pretty wet. Luckily I've made it. Now I need to wait a while, do not look too bad. The only thing is I need to go down. I don't want to go to the rain. Oh yeah, anything more pretty you can do? I guess not. That was a nice day of sailing. Yes, see you in the next episode coming this weekend, where my wife joins. We both will go to Salzburg first, eat some sushi. After sushi, we've decided to come back to the boat, sleep here, and have a wonderful night, and go out for baby sailing on Sunday.